Nike, an organization that got her on a bargain basement deal and is telling her, well, we're going to wait to promote you until we're done promoting Asia Wilson. And she's in the middle of all of these racial discussions.
After Adidas revealed a new contract with Caitlin Clark, WNBA, players couldn't stop responding and Nike is furious as well. At the start of this year's WNBA season, it was announced that Caitlin Clark signed a massive endorsement deal with Nike. This deal was for 8 years, $28 million with a signature sneaker included. Now, at the time, a lot of us were so excited about this. Nike is obviously the biggest brand in athletic apparel and Caitlin seemed to be a perfect fit for the brand. $28 million at the time, while some people, including myself, were saying that this might be a little bit too low because of the superstar that she is. The leak has been rocked by Caitlin Clark's acceptance of a deal from Adidas, which is a major red signal for Nike. The players are stunned that Caitlin Clark accepted the deal in the first place and are also shocked that Adidas would pursue her. But can you blame her? There was a Nike ad for Iowa Caitlin, though it wasn't exactly pushed on the public. There has been no Nike commercial for Clark as a pro. Nike deliberately chose to drop Caitlin Clark in favor of A.A. Wilson, leaving a player who is on her way to becoming the best in all sports, not just basketball. As if that wasn't a poor choice in and of itself, they also unveiled a new signature shoe for Wilson, despite the fact that she has attracted more fans to the WNBA than all of the league's teams combined. Nike didn't care that Caitlin Clark has dominated every rookie record this season and turned the league into her own playground. In their delusions, they believed it was prudent to forget a game-changing player, so they signed a huge $28 million deal. And now they are furious that they are receiving more than they deserve. I talked with you yesterday. You were all excited and light going into the game, but now that it's here and you know, less than an hour and a half away, what are your thoughts and feelings? Yeah, I think I'm excited. I feel like the energy about our group is really good. I feel like we're prepared for this. I feel like we're ready for it. You're almost just like wanting to play and get going. But yeah, I mean, this is playoff basketball. If you can't get up for this, then you got a problem. So I think like I said, our team is prepared and ready for the challenge. We know it's going to take every single person on our team, and every single possession is not going to matter. I expect the crowd to be incredible, but definitely fired up. We'll go Doug, then. We'll go Cassandra on the left. Hey, Kaylin, you obviously played a lot of big games in college. Is there a little difference here? I mean, it's a big difference that, this is not the be-all and all. If you don't win tonight, then your season's over. You have a series that you can adjust versus when you used to if you wouldn't have done. It's definitely a little different. That's why I think March Madness is like the greatest postseason in all of sports, because if you don't have it one night, like your season's over, and I was on the losing end of that a few times. So I feel like this is a little different in that regard, but I feel like you have to kind of approach it the same way. Like every single person is fighting for their life. Every team's fighting for their life. Every single game matters. Every possession matters. But, our goal is to come in here and win 2 right away. But if not, we know we can try to push it to a third game and get it at home and win there. But I think it is a little bit different of a dynamic for myself. But to me, I want to go out there and win them all. So that's kind of how I approach it. And it's pretty similar to college as well. Go Cassandra and stay in the front row. What has your and the team's morning looked like with all of that excitement? Have you been working to try and follow it a little bit? Have you been using it for something heading into this game? Here's the shocker, though. Not only did Nike decline to promote Caitlin Clark after her lucrative deal, but they also completely remained silent about the release of her signature shoe, which has been the company's main draw ever since they signed LeBron James in 2003. It's interesting to note that Nike disclosed that they had LeBron James' signature shoes ready even before they offered him a contract after he left college basketball. This indicates that Nike is a company that values talent and takes pride in promoting players who will shape the sport for decades to come. So why is it different in Caitlin Clark's case? And why is her shoe taking so long? It's pretty cool. It's got I feel like it's fever, but it's also Iowa. So it's the best of both worlds. I have another one that you'll probably see me wear later on that is even more fever. So just wait for that one. But yeah, you got the yellow. They look a little similar to the Bruce Lees that I wear, but still different. I like the gold swoosh. It's the black and yellow. You can't go wrong. It's just the best color. Honestly, I didn't design these ones. I just said, yes, I love them, please give them to me. So they do their job. They do it really well. So they're pretty cool. Someone Adidas went back and basically felt like that was too much money. And they changed the terms. LeBron ended up going to Nike. I signed like a $90 million deal with Nike. It was like a $90 million deal. Yeah. It wasn't even $100 million over there. But if they brought the $100 million, LeBron had the closer relationship to Adidas and he was going to sign. Yeah. Everybody said, rumor has it, Jordan almost left Nike after the Jordan 2. Oh, really? Yeah. And then the ticket came with the 3. Yeah. Then it was over. History. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. If that's an actual fact, I don't know if it is or not, but with the Jordan thing, but everybody, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, I look at Sonny Picaro as a basketball wizard because everybody loved him. And he realized that if you're not going to go to college as well, and you've got to have that year of eligibility, we're going to send you overseas to play like he did with Homeboy, the kid that played for Milwaukee. He did that with him. And furthermore, it must be acknowledged that Nike failed to recognize Caitlin Clark. How can you overlook a player who has become the league's face, sold out home and away arenas, and advanced the WNBA beyond its wildest expectations as a rookie? At least Adidas is aware of the situation, as they are poised to capitalize on Caitlin Clark's success, while Nike is left to sob in the corner, clutching their expensive shoes and wondering why everything went wrong. Just recently, they published their financial results and the stock fell 20% in one day. So, let's see what is happening. And let's start with those results that caused such a drop. Revenue, if we look at the last 12 months, did not change. Net income is up during that time by 12%. Cash is up by 33%. And debt is down by 11%. So, those results are not that bad. Lack of revenue growth is worrying, but not critical. But the fact that they missed analyst expectations pushed the price down. And also, if we look at revenue quarter to quarter, we see that it went down by 2%. But does it justify a 20% drop in one day? Well, it's true that they made some mistakes along the way. They cut their ties with a number of merchants because they wanted to concentrate on direct-to-consumer sales and online channels. And that did not work as planned. So right now, they are left with the biggest amount of inventory in the history of the company. It gets worse the more you consider it. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel.